Hey everyone, I am Remy. I am the founder of Max Out Your Gym, and today I am with Braiden. Braiden is a CrossFit gym owner in Canada. Hey Braiden, how is it going?
I'm good. How are you?
Great, thanks. Could you please introduce yourself real quick?
Hey guys, I'm Braiden Stevenson. I'm one of the owners of CrossFit Ladysmith in Ladysmith, British Columbia.
Great. So could you please share with us, the results that you got so far? You launched the program. It was 4 days ago. What kind of results did you get so far?
The results went fast. So we started, I think I launched at about 3:30 on Friday, and by 5:30 I already had to turn it off because my weekend slots for consultation were full. So that went really well. Kept it off for a day to get kind of caught up, then turned it back on. In the end, I think I only had my ads running for about 90 minutes total the second time as well. So about 3 hours total in the whole campaign.
How many hours you said?
Yeah.
How many hours?
About 3 hours total.
So 3 hours of lead generation.
Yeah.
And then 4 days later, you got how many clients?
Well, we're at 11 right now, fully signed up and paid. So yeah, it's been great.
Yeah, so 11 clients. Why running the campaign just for actually 3 hours? I didn't even know that. That's awesome. Great. So you were mentioning that your cost per lead was at $2.56 in average, because right now we are testing different campaigns, right?
Yeah.
But you have one campaign that is crushing it. Could you please tell us about it?
Yeah, my one in that first 90-minute window, we made 7 leads at 89 cents each. So.
That's so cool. That's really great. I'm really happy for you. So then we generate leads for 89 cents, right? And then you are mentioning that actually without doing anything, right? Just by counting on the tools that we give you, right? To automate all the process, you are having a 32% scheduling rate. So you are my client. I do not like this, right? We're gonna work on it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Also, it shows that even if you didn't work on that part, right, you still have a 32% scaling rate without doing anything.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? So,
huge. There's a ton of improvement that can be made there for sure, because I never picked up the phone once, and I know that's the first no-no, right?
Yeah.
But unfortunately, I was swamped, and I don't have the staff to help me. So while I was doing my consultations, those people were continuing to sign up, and I couldn't exactly pick up the phone and phone them. So as I'm now hiring staff and going to have a little bit more help, I'll be able to do a much better job with getting them actually in the doors. Yeah. So I didn't do one thing, and my scheduling rate was right around that 32%. So
yeah, at least I want you to be at 50% or above. Some of our other students, they are at 70, 75, 80% scheduling rate, right? So you could do even better. But here we can be really grateful that without doing anything, just on counting on the automated processes, well, 32% scheduling rate. That's great.
Yeah.
Then 92% show up rate, right?
Yeah, I had really good show up rate, so that was awesome.
Yeah, because do you think that the leads that we're generating are pretty qualified, right? They are pretty warm, right, to come to your gym?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think because all my leads had come from my landing page, and the landing page does a pretty good job of, I think, showing what the results our gym can give, right? All the people on our landing page are from our location. I didn't use anyone else's before and after. So it's really good for them to see that you can get that in my gym. So I think that's why they came in knowing what they get, right?
Right, because the power of the Max Out Your Gym system is that we just magnify what's actually really happening at your gym, not at other gyms, or right. We just magnify the truth. If you have a good gym, the Max Out Your Gym system is really gonna help you attract a bunch of people, right? And we just display the truth, right? We just show what's happening, the fun, the results. And we display you, right? So you're a cool gym owner, of course. People are going to be, attracted to that. They will want to work with you. And then you were telling me 85% enrollment rate.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, at the beginning, you told me the first consultations you had, you were like, ooh, I don't really know how to handle them.
I talked the whole time. I forgot to ask them any questions about themselves. I guess I got nervous, which is funny because I'm not really a nervous person. And I got a little nervous. And then that night after that very first day, I only had, I think, 4 the first day. I went home and I reread the script and just how to properly talk to people. And I just went back and did that entire module again because I was like, I need to improve on this. And after that, they almost all signed up since then. So it's great.
So do you agree that if you follow the system to a T, it works like crazy? I won't say that executing on the system is easy, but if you do, it does really work, right? Here, you were stressed at the beginning with your first consultations, then you went through the sales module again, and boom, now 85% enrollment rate.
Yeah, no, absolutely. If you follow it to a T, which I still need to, right? If I can get it,
actually,
if I can get to that level, I can only imagine what my numbers will be then.
Yeah. Sure. So, do you agree that you went through a personal transformation, right? Personal growth that is giving you that current business transformation, right?
Absolutely. No, just even the way I talk to clients, I was able to sign somebody up off the street, which I've never done. They came in to ask a question. They left with a 6-week challenge. So things like that, I had never been able to properly articulate to people kind of what we do, what we're about, and how we can get them from point A to point B. And this is really kind of connected those dots. So I feel like I don't feel like a salesperson right now. I'm not doing sales. You know what I mean? It's just I'm selling memberships to my gym, which is what I've done for the last 1.5 years since we opened. Right.
Yeah. So you had a call with our mindset coach. So we have a mindset and productivity coach at Start Your Gym, right? And she told me that you guys were afraid of appearing salesy. Do you feel that you're salesy now?
No, not at all. Yeah. I was terrified of being the used car salesman. I absolutely thought that's what I had to be in order to sell this system. And I remember saying that you might have to follow up with people 5 or 8 times. And that blew my mind. I thought that'd be the worst thing in the world to have to phone somebody that often, right? But it is the case. What we're really seeing is that the more you do follow up with people, the better the chance of them actually coming into the gym. Once they come into my gym, I know the results I can give them. I know that they can live a healthier, happier, better life. So why am I scared to try to get them into my gym?
Yeah, and actually,
in my gym.
If we come from a place where we just want to transform their lives, it's our duty, right? It's our moral obligation to actually do this, to follow up on them, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because we have to change their lives. Even if we don't care about the money, right? We have to help them. That's your moral obligation. And also, sure, 5, 8 times, but it's not like you're going to call them one time and you're going to call them one time and we're going to change the different platforms. It might be a messenger message, it might be an SMS, it might be a phone call, it might be another ad, a retargeting ad, right? It's about the touch points, right? It's not just you calling and being super needy. We are definitely not car salesmen, right?
Right.
Yeah. We just want actually to show them their truth, right? Transfer the certainty that we have that we can actually transform their body, transform their lives, and that's it. And then we're gonna see if they are actually committed to their own dreams.
For
and
sure.
if they're not committed to their own dreams, actually, we do not want them. We don't even invite them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. So, do you agree that sometimes I push you guys out of your comfort zones?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is when we get results, actually.
Yeah.
So it's really a personal transformation that leads to a business transformation that is going to, I'm sure, lead to a life transformation, right?
Absolutely.
How do you see yourself now in the future?
I think I've actually been maybe reassessing what I want for my gym, right? At one point I thought 150 members. If I just had 150 members coming through the door every month, that'd be awesome. That'd be like the ideal. Now I'm starting to wonder if I can grow this fast, maybe it should be 200 or 250 members. You know what I mean? I'm just, I'll reassess it.
You told me that in 4 days, actually it was 3 hours, but let's consider 4 days, right? You got 11 members in 4 days. If we do the math, if we just extrapolate, right, it would be 82 new members in 30 days.
Yeah.
So you don't want to have that kind of growth because actually you don't have the team right now, right. So that you can actually onboard 82 members.
Yeah.
But you could, right? You would have the team to onboard all those people. You could generate that.
If I had the staff there that could take that many consultations and get everyone into classes safely, for sure, I could have grown at that pace. But we had to pause everything because we got too many too fast to begin with.
Yeah, and I would always recommend actually to do it this way, to do it with a sustainable way, right? Instead of playing the number game, oh yeah, more leads, spend more on ads, spend more on ads, more. It's not sustainable if you do it this way, because then people are gonna see that actually you don't really care about them, you just want their money. I really like your mindset on that, where you actually really want to onboard them properly, right? Yeah. And also, so with those 11 clients, that was 3.8K in front-end cash, right?
Yeah.
Without even including the long-term value that you're gonna get from those 11 new clients. They're gonna enroll on a membership, right? 6 months, 12 months. But already here on the front end, you made 3.8K in 4 days, in 3 hours actually.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Great. Yeah. So you were afraid at the beginning, right? When I met you for the first time, you were like, ooh, that's scary, right? Yeah. Now that you see the system working so well, what would you say to other gym owners that are like maybe considering the Max Out Your Gym program, but are afraid?
I think you have to jump on it. I think if you're a business owner who, I don't want to say worries, or like if you're always wondering when that next client is coming, it's because you don't have the systems in place to generate those new leads, right? We had nothing in place. When somebody walked into our gym, we would simply hand them a pamphlet and say, you should come to our Bring a Friend Day first Tuesday next month. You know what I mean? Like we had nothing in line. So it was our job as business owners to really start setting these systems in place. However, I had no idea how to do that, right? I had never ran a Facebook ad. I don't know anything about running Facebook ads or any of the other systems. So all this really did was it put all that in order for me. So all I had to do was connect the dots. You know what I mean? Like you do the work for us so that I can implement it. And now that's allowing me to generate the clients. So as a business owner, if you ever have any worry about your gym, sign up for this, because that's going to do that for you. It's going to allow you to learn as you go. It's not done for you, right? You still have to put in the work, but it's going to allow you to get the system so that you can grow your gym to where you want it, right? I stopped at 11 people because I'm already feeling a little overwhelmed with 11 new people that quick. However, I do believe it could have been 80, no problem.
Yeah. And have we used a low barrier offer, right? Like a very cheap offer to attract people? Did we discount our service?
I'd actually said that to you. I wasn't going to do the bait and switch. I have no desire to advertise something for free if they're then have to put money down. I just don't agree with that. Ethically, I don't think that that's a great way about going about running a business. So that's why I've done one of these. Then what actually sold me on Max Out Your Gym was the no bait and switch offers. You can actually just tell people what they're getting from your gym. You can tell them the price and they will sign up.
Yeah. If we attract people with a cheap offer, we get cheap people, right? So we want to really work on our marketing materials be ethical about it, right? We don't need to use a bait and switch to get a cheap cost per lead. You're generating leads for 89 cents.
Yeah.
With a paid program, right? So sure, you would use a bait and switch. Maybe it would be, I don't know, 20 cents, but we don't need leads for 20 cents, right? I mean, like 89 cents, 9 cents per lead for a paid program is amazing, right?
Yeah.
We do not need a bait and switch offer. We just gotta actually work on our marketing and be really good at it, and also be good with what's happening after the lead generation, the scheduling part, the show up part, the enrollment part. Right?
Yeah.
Were you feeling alone, through the process, or did you get the support?
Yeah, no, definitely. It was nice to knowing that if I had an issue, you'd shoot me a Zoom link and we'd jump on a call and you'd walk me through that process and we'd get it completed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If anything, maybe there was times where hey, how's it going from you? I was like, I don't have time for this right now, Remy. I just got to work.
Yeah, so we make sure that you move forward, right? We make sure that our students are moving forward because we know the system works. We want you to be successful as soon as possible. So sometimes we are keeping you accountable, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you so much, Braiden.
Okay, awesome. Thanks.
And we'll chat soon.
Okay, sounds good. Bye-bye.